Welcome to Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. So glad you're with us. Our guest is Ted Lieu. Ted is a member of the California State Senate, and I want to speak with you about what I would call comparison shopping. When I buy a big item, I compare prices. When I need a major health care procedure, that's a big item, yet I don't know how to compare prices.
That's a huge problem. There is a lack of transparency in medical billing. I have a bill to try and address that. And what will happen is, let's say you want to go get a CAT scan.
Sure.
And you think it's paid for by your insurance company, you'll pay your deductible, you get the procedure done. And then also 2 months later, you get a bill for $800 that you did not expect, because the radiologist that happened to read that CAT scan was not in your insurance network.
Of course, but even aside from out-of-network, in-network issues, you still, presuming you have insurance, have a responsibility for certain deductibles. Right. So even if you're in-network, I mean, couldn't one in-network provider charge more than the other, or is that?
Yes. And it's even worse than that. The exact same health insurance company has different contracts with different hospitals for the exact same procedure. So let's say you want routine gallbladder surgery.
Right.
If you go to one hospital, one place, another place, you will get charged different amounts, and your deductible will be affected differently.
And I understand, though, in 2006, California passed a law which required hospital providers, hospitals, to publish their average rates, but it's on a state website that I don't know about. It's not on their own websites.
Correct. It's not on their own website, and the patient has to ask for that information. Most people have no idea they can even ask for it. And so my bill actually requires the hospitals to affirmatively disclose if someone is about to get a procedure that may cost a lot of money.
And what's interesting is, I understand that some contracts between providers and insurance companies preclude the insurance company from providing that information. It's some type of confidentiality clause.
You know, let me look into that. That's fascinating. But it does seem to me it's another reason why we need to have much more transparency in medical billing.
So where are we right now? I know that you have a bill pending. It's Senate Bill 1373. What's the...
Well, let me talk about basically the issue the bill addresses. If you go and get a procedure that you think is in your health insurance network, sometimes there are doctors not within that network that will do the procedure that you don't know about, such as a lab pathologist. You get a blood test, you have no idea which doctor actually looked at that lab test. If they happen not to be in your health insurance network, they can charge you however much they want to.
My wife has a chronic condition, and we had to have a nurse come to our home to teach me how to give my wife IVs. We didn't know that there was no such service offered in our network or in Los Angeles County, so we got a bill for 4 visits for $80,000.
Oh my goodness.
And that's an example of the transparency. We were just given this nurse. I mean, we fought it, but you can imagine, what if you don't have the knowledge, the fortitude, the strength to fight? You go bankrupt.
Well, so what happens in real life now is you get these outrageous medical bills that are charged, and then they're negotiated. And folks who don't fight get taken advantage of, and that's not fair. And also, if we want to really try to make the health system much more market-orientated, then we've got to have comparison shopping happen. And right now, it makes it very hard to happen with the system we have.
So where does the bill stand? I mean, I know it's always challenging. I presume you don't need 2/3 on something like this.
No, this is just a majority vote, and I feel good about getting it to the governor's desk.
And what about the governor? I mean, he can be mercurial. You never really know where he's going to go.
Well, this bill really helps consumers, and there's really no reason to take advantage of consumers who do not have the information that they need.
Okay, we'll see what happens. His name is Ted Lieu. He's a member of the California State Senate. My name is Brad Pomerance. I want to thank you so much for watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. We're going to send you back to HLN.